As this year's Champions League progresses, the anticipation builds around which team will ultimately lift the coveted trophy. This analysis delves into the prospects of the prominent contenders: FC Barcelona, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Manchester City, as well as the underdogs, including Atalanta, Atlético Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, and Arsenal. But who has the best chance of clinching the title this season? Let's find out. If you enjoy football content, consider subscribing to our channel. We make videos like this all the time. Starting off with FC Barcelona. Barcelona boasts a rich European pedigree with 5 Champions League titles, the most recent in 2015. In recent years, however, they've faced early exits, prompting a period of introspection and rebuilding. Under the management of Hansi Flick, appointed in 2024, Barcelona has undergone a significant transformation. Flick has effectively utilized the depth of the squad, stating, "We have 17 or 18 players who can play many minutes. That's fantastic." This approach has led to a cohesive unit performing consistently in both domestic and European competitions. Now, if we gotta talk about strengths, then there are some things to keep in mind, such as squad depth. Flick's rotation policy has kept players fresh and motivated, reducing the risk of burnout. Then there is the emergence of talents from La Masia, such as Lamine Yamal and Pau Cubarsí, has added dynamism to the team. Then there is the attacking prowess factor, with veterans like Robert Lewandowski leading the line. Barcelona maintains a potent offensive threat. With great strengths, also come weaknesses, such as defensive vulnerabilities. Despite improvements, occasional lapses at the back have been evident, particularly against high-pressing teams. The blend of youth and experience in the team is promising, but the squad is still adapting to Flick's methodologies. Barcelona's rejuvenation under Flick makes them formidable contenders. If they can maintain consistency and shore up their defense, they might have a serious edge in the tournament. Next up is Liverpool. Liverpool's illustrious European history includes 6 Champions League titles, with their most recent triumph in 2019. Known for their passionate fan base and memorable comebacks, they are perennial contenders. The Reds have showcased resilience, topping the league phase with a few wins and a solitary defeat. Their dynamic play has been a spectacle, with Mohamed Salah contributing significantly with goals and assists. We have to mention their strengths. Liverpool's relentless pressing disrupts opponents' play, often leading to scoring opportunities. The synergy between Salah, their talismanic forward Darwin Núñez, and their dynamic winger Luis Diaz has been pivotal. As for weaknesses, injuries to key defenders have occasionally exposed vulnerabilities at the back. While their starting midfield is robust, there have been concerns about the depth beyond the first-choice players. Liverpool's combination of experience and tactical acumen positions them as strong contenders. Their success will hinge on maintaining squad fitness and navigating potential defensive measures. Next on the list is Bayern Munich. They are a powerhouse in European football, with 6 Champions League titles, the latest in 2020. Their consistent domestic dominance often translates into deep runs in Europe. Bayern's journey has been a mix of dominance and unexpected challenges. An artificial intelligence prediction even suggested a potential upset by Bayer Leverkusen, highlighting the unpredictable nature of football, but they aren't backing up anytime soon. Their prolific striker Harry Kane has been finding the net with alarming regularity, keeping opposition defenders on high alert. A well-organized backline, complemented by a world-class goalkeeper named Manuel Neuer, makes breaking them down a daunting task. But they aren't invincible. Occasionally, Bayern has been guilty of underestimating opponents, leading to unexpected setbacks. Then there is the heavy reliance on key players that could lead to fatigue, especially in the latter stages of the tournament. So, avoiding complacency and managing player workloads will be crucial for their success. We haven't talked about Real Madrid, have we? This isn't a proper list without mentioning the European royalty. Real Madrid's association with the Champions League is legendary, boasting a record 15 titles, with their latest triumph in 2024. Their unparalleled success underscores their pedigree in European football. Currently leading the domestic league, Real Madrid has displayed resilience despite facing challenges such as injuries and squad rotation issues. Their ability to grind out results, even when not at their best, remains a hallmark. They are a squad filled with players who are accustomed to high-stakes matches. This provides them with a psychological edge. Their central playmaker, Federico Valverde, orchestrates play with finesse, linking defense and attack seamlessly. Then there's Manchester City. Where to start about them? City has been a dominant force in English football over the past decade, but what about their current state? Well, it's a bit complicated. Under the continued guidance of Pep Guardiola, City has maintained its high standards for years, but recently they have seemed to take some serious missteps. Injuries, not-so-tactical formations, inconsistent player rotations, and lack of confidence in both players and Guardiola himself, all of it really affected the team's overall performance. Guardiola's penchant for intricate tactics can sometimes lead to confusion and inefficiency, so their success will depend on maintaining composure in critical moments and avoiding tactical overcomplication. Now, while the spotlight often shines on the traditional powerhouses, the underdogs in this season's Champions League have demonstrated that they are not to be underestimated, such as Atalanta. They have emerged as a force in Italian football, known for their attacking flair and high-scoring games. Their deep run to the quarter-finals in the 2019-2020 Champions League marked their arrival on the European stage. Building on their domestic success, Atalanta secured the Europa League title last season, earning them a spot in this year's Champions League. Their fearless approach has continued, making them a team that the traditional giants approach with caution. Atalanta's fearless approach and attacking prowess make them a potential giant killer. If they can tighten up defensively, they could surprise many. Then there is Atlético Madrid. Under Diego Simeone, Atletico has become synonymous with resilience and tactical discipline. They reached the Champions League final in 2014 and 2016, narrowly missing out on both occasions. Atletico has been in formidable form, with recent performances highlighting their defensive solidity and attacking versatility. As for strengths, their quick transitions from defense to attack catch opponents off guard, and their never-say-die attitude instilled by Simeone gives them the proper boost mentally, but their aggressive style sometimes results in unnecessary bookings. If they can find a consistent goal-scoring rhythm, they could be serious contenders. Bayer Leverkusen has a history of near misses, most notably reaching the Champions League final in 2002. They have been consistent performers in the Bundesliga and are known for developing young talent. Leverkusen has been a revelation, with their dynamic play catching the eye. Their young talents bring energy and fearlessness to their play. However, a young squad may lack the experience needed in high-pressure situations. If they can maintain composure under pressure, they have the potential to cause upsets. We have to add Arsenal too. Arsenal's most notable Champions League campaign culminated in a runner-up finish in 2006. After a period of rebuilding, they have re-established themselves among England's elite. Under Mikel Arteta's guidance, Arsenal has shown significant improvement. They kicked off the 2023-24 campaign by winning the FA Community Shield for the 17th time in their history. The Gunners were the third youngest team in the 2023-24 Premier League with an average starting age of 25 years and 158 days. They scored 91 goals in the Premier League, their highest ever total in the competition. Arteta's strategies allow for adaptability against various opponents. However, key players like Gabriel Martinelli are sidelined due to injuries, which could impact their attacking prowess. So, taking precautions can help them do well in the tournament. As the 2025 Champions League progresses, each team's journey is faced with challenges and opportunities. The traditional powerhouses are already at the top of their game, more or less. However, the underdogs have demonstrated that they are not merely participants but serious contenders. As fans, all we can do is watch patiently, ready to celebrate the triumphs and lament the heartbreaks that make the Champions League the pinnacle of club football. Who do you think will win the 2025 Champions League? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you're new to this channel, click on that bell icon to be notified about our latest videos. As always, stay tuned with Footy, and see you at the next one.